Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Riza Korea Amalia Putri and my partner Widya and Teddy Alfian from Group 8. Okay, here we want to presentation about skills to guide small group discussion. The first presentation will be delivered by me, Riza Korea Amalia Putri. What are small group discussion guiding skills? By Robert V. Boss defines small group as a number of people are involved in interaction with each other in a face-to-face meeting where each member gets an impression or an intermediate vision each other quite noticeable, so he's good at it when question arise or afterward can respond to each of them as an audience. And by Jamara, 2000 and page 157, small group discussion itself a regular process involving a group of individuals in face-to-face cooperative interaction for the purpose of sharing information, making decisions, and solving problems. What are small group discussion guiding skills? Small group discussion guiding skills is one way that can be done to facilitate a learning system needed by students as a group. For the skill, teacher must be trained and developed so the teacher have the ability to serve students in carrying out small group learning activities. By Rusman, 2013, page 89. So the skill of guiding small group discussion is carrying out activities to guide students so they can carry out small group discussion effectively in order to achieve indicators. Our small group discussion is a form of teaching and learning activity which is often needed. Teaching in small group and individually take place in the context of classical teaching. When in class, a lecturer might face many small group or many students who are given the opportunity to study in groups or individually. Lecture skills to guide small group discussion are very much needed in the learning process.
Characteristic of small groups discussion. There are several characteristics in small group discussion, including A. A group individuals, B. Face-to-face interaction, C. Have a goal, D. There is cooperation, and last, follow the rules. Points to consider in small group discussion. First, open discussion. Open discussion is the term used to describe unstructured dialogue within a meeting. In an open discussion, any one person can speak for as long as they like, and there are no rules governing turn taking, topic adherence, or other constraints on the discussion. Second, good planning consists of. There are several good planning consists of the including A. Topic selection, and B. Determination of the number of groups. Okay, so will be next part by Widya.
Component of guiding small group discussion, there are 6 components. Number 1, concentration. Number 2, describing the problems. And number 3, analyzing students' views. Number 4, increasing student contribution. And 5, spreading student participation. And 6, closing discussion. Component concentration. During the small group discussion activities, the teacher is always on to strive to focus people attention and learning activities on topic or problem discussed. Thus, if it happens stop that divide from the target of the discussion, then at the time the small group discussion leader should immediately straighten up and remind him discussion participants about the topic and objective of the ongoing discussion. A problem that arises during group discussion can be overcome by focused students' attention. Jadi di dalam topik ini konsentrasi diperlukan dalam diskusi kelompok. Guru juga harus aktif untuk memfokuskan siswa agar mengikuti kegiatan dan topik yang sedang dibahas. Component describing the problem. In discussion, sometimes there are question comments, sometimes the opinions or ideas conveyed by discussion participant are not clear. So the discussion topic is not clear and sometimes it also creates news tension or problem in the discussion. This incident should not develop because it will with the process and result of the discussion itself. The discussion leader must immediately clarify the opinions or conversation of discussion participants that are not clearly captured by other discussion participants. Through a discussion, the leader first provides the necessary explanation so that each discussion participants will have the same perception of the ideas conveyed by the member of the discussion group. Dalam komponen ini, diskusi terkadang memiliki permasalahan, entah itu perbedaan pendapat, komentar, perbedaan gagasan, dan yang tidak bisa dijelaskan dan tidak bisa dimengerti. Jadi pemimpin kelompok atau pemimpin diskusi perlu mengklarifikasi dan menyelesaikan masalah yang timbul agar bisa terselesaikan dengan baik. Component analyzing student views. Disagreements in discussion are normal and very might happen, but what the teacher or discussion leader must pay attention to is how to make these differences a driving and guiding each group member to participate actively and constructively solving the problem discussed. This is where it is important to conduct an analysis of that viewpoint different that was raised by each discussion participant. Analysis especially intended to ask for a classification or reason as the rationale against the opinions of each member of the discussion group. Thus, all discussion participants will understand and appreciate difference of opinion he put forward. After obtaining information on the reasons of each member with regard to these different opinions, then the next leader discussion can follow up by reaching agreement on things whichever is mutually agreed upon, so that the discussion result conclusion together. Dalam komponen ini, untuk dapat menganalisis pandangan siswa yang harus diperhatikan guru atau pemimpin diskusi adalah bagaimana membuat perbedaan ini menjadi pendorong dan membimbing setiap anggota kelompok untuk berpartisipasi secara aktif dalam memecahkan masalah yang sedang dibahas. Will be next part by Teddy Alfian.
The next topic, increasing student contribution. Discussion in learning, among others, are to practice skill studenting, namely talk, conveying ideas, opinion, comment, criticism, and so on, so that the objective of discussion can be achieved, namely in order to develop student thinking abilities optimally. Then, the teacher or the discussion leader should encourage each discussion member to think and conveying his thought in discussion forum. The next topic, spreading student participation. The process and result of the discussion must reflect on the result of collective work among fellow discussion participants. Therefore, every member of the discussion must have the same opportunity to convey ideas, opinion, or a leave comment. Discussion activities are an example of application democracy in learning. Therefore, discussion leaders or teacher must able to control discussion activities so that the speaker is not dominated by a group or certain people. And the next topic, closing discussion. Dale Carnegie in the book Stand and Delivery explained that opening a discussion is the most important part in building a relationship with the audience during the time they will spend listening. But the hope that if the discussion closes, it won't something they will remember forever. And the next, the final skill that must be mastered by the teacher is to close the discussion. This can be done in the following ways. The first, summarize the result of the discussion with the help of student. It's more effective than the summary is only made by the teacher. And the next, provide an overview of the follow-up to the result of the discussion or about the topic of discussion which will come. And the next, invite students to assess the process and the discussion result achievement. And the last, summary. Number 1, the skill of guiding small group discussion is carry out activities to guide students so that they can carry out small group discussion effectively in order to achieve indicator. Number 2, there are several characteristics in small group discussion, including a group of individual, page-to-page interaction, have a goal, their cooperation, follow the rules. Number 3, point to consider in small group discussion are open discussion and good planning consist. Number 4, component of guiding small group discussion, namely concentration, describe the problem, analysis student views, increasing student contribution, spreading student participation, and the last, closing discussion.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much for attention.
Stay healthy. See you.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi